Remember this big old monster here with the bad edge on it from Pakistan? Work sharp, baby. Work sharp. It is work sharp, but I didn't use this. I didn't use this one. I was joshing you. But yeah, I'll show you what I used. So as you can see, I've been busy here, and this is something I just got finished taking a shower because I wasn't wearing I was wearing my glasses, but I wasn't wearing a face mask or anything like that. And this stuff got up in my nose, it got on my face. I probably breathed some of it. But what we have here is a Work Sharp. It's the newer model, and I won't go through everything on it, but it's pretty easy. This is a little guide right here that helps. You can just fold that down if you don't like it, you don't want to use it. This is a guide back here. Up is for 20 degrees and down is 25. I've been running 25 on these, just because I didn't want to put too much of an edge on it. But it's real easy to change. This is spring loaded. You can change the belts real easily. It has 2 speeds. One is a halfway decent speed. 2 is turbo. When would you use 2? Well, when you've got to remove a lot of metal, which was the case with this outlaw buoy, because I used a magic marker, and one side wasn't too bad, but the other side, like this side, man, it wasn't even anywhere close to 25 degrees. It just took forever. Normally it won't take that long. So this is one situation where you would need something like that, because otherwise I'd have to put this on an actual like bench grinder, and a belt grinder is much better because it'll give it a convex edge. And that's good for like chopping and stuff like that anyways. But yeah, for anything else, like a smaller knife, like this one, it took me a good, man, I'd let it cool off too. I'd let the blade cool off. That's how, I mean, it wasn't, like scorching hot, but it got warm. It got warm, And I'm not worried about, screwing up the heat treat. Now this thing is super wickedly sharp. But anyways, it comes with, it comes in a box like that. It's real, it's pretty much all set up. If you don't like these guides right here, there's a couple of screws right there. You can remove the guide, and this thing pivots. You can tilt it around. Oh, let me turn it just a second. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Go through the whole operation of it and stuff, but they supply with some little stickers, These are decals that you can put on in there. And then it has a very thorough manual, but it also has this thing, which holds your extra belts. And then it's a quick start guide, and it's just like, what are you trying to sharpen? Kitchen knife, a fillet knife, or whatever. Set your angle. One's for 25 and one's for 20. And then you pick your, how's your edge, is it screwed up, or it could be better? And then you select this stuff over here, and it tells you how many strokes. See, like 10, and 2 and 4, and butchered, 10 and 2 and 4. This guy took well over. Man, I didn't count the strokes. I just counted the time. I'd just be going, and I'd look at it, and I'd look at it, and I go back and forth. A good 30, 45 minutes. What I finally got down to was the very last part. You know, where you're looking at the edge and you're going, you see that? See that reflect right there on that little one? I'm trying to do this with one hand. I don't want to cut, because this sucker is now, you drop this, man. Like if I drop this and I'm barefoot, oh man, I'm losing toes. It's that sharp. But anyways, right down here on the edge, I don't know if you can see that? Just how it's catching the light right there. That was the very last part that needed to be sharpened. And I finally just said, okay, that's close enough. But I didn't use the coarsest belt. Like they got different grits in here of the belts. And the one I'm using is the brown one. It's a medium grit. And the hone does really good. That's the last one. That'll put like a mirror polish on it. But he sent that to me, so thank you, Toby and family. He doesn't communicate to me like in advance, you know, a lot of times what he's going to send or anything. A lot of times it's just after he sent it, and if then, you know, just say I'm sending you a package. But I ordered that other work sharp, you know, because I figured I wasn't going to be tackling big jobs, but you really do need this will work for, like, you can reshape, you know, it's a belt sounder. So I mean, you know, you take that guard off right there and you can shape up you know, smooth off handles on knives and stuff, and all kinds of stuff, whatever you want to, you know, belt sander, whatever you want to use it for. Coarse is 80, medium is 220. I was using a 220 to take it off. Really, I should have done the green one. I should have started with the coarse. I mean, it was so much material. But I was having fun playing around with it. You have to hold the trigger down. There's no, you know, on it and everything. But, I mean, you lock on. But it's got rubber, you know, like plastic feet. You put it on a surface right here. It stays steady. And you just, you know, with one hand you've got this holding it. And the other hand you're holding the knife. And you just keep it, you know, parallel and just pull. You know, start at the end and pull, and then, you know, go the other side. And if you're using a magic marker or a Sharpie on the edge, you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see your progress. And now that it's done that way, I won't have to hit it with this, you know, all the time. I certainly won't have to hit it with the big grit. I can just hit it with the little 6000, the fine grit. And so, yeah, very cool. This will work well for my axes too, my hatchets, machetes, stuff like that. Things that you wouldn't be able to clamp, you know, on that little work sharp. Precision adjust sharpener. So yeah, I think these things go for about around like $80 for this guy. And watch WorkSharp put out some videos on there. I'll try to link them, but they're very good instructional videos, you know, from the guy that designed the tool and the people that you know, use it all the time. There's some very good tips on there. Basically my training. I watched the videos. And what do we got on the back side? What does it say on the back side? Set up, what belt, parked, which speed, knife and scissor sharpening, click, tool grinding, edge guide, and then they got extra accessories. Pretty cool. This is just, you know, cardboard, but it's fairly sturdy. So there you go. So far I'm very impressed. This would have taken me forever to get this timber rattler to where it's that sharp. I mean, I'd have had to set, you know, on a bench grinder and just ground away. But belt sanders are better, or belt grinders, so yeah, very cool. There you go. I've run my mouth long enough. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.